RealAgriculture.com's coverage of the Southwest Ag Conference in Ridgetown, Ontario is brought to you by C&M Seeds, Pride Seeds, and High Stick NT. We're here right now with Paul Knechtel. He is the president of 100 Mile Market. Welcome today, Paul.
Thank you.
Paul, what is 100 Mile Market?
100 Mile Market is a local food distribution system. We buy directly from the farmers and we sell to our primary customers, which are chefs, top chefs, fine dining restaurants, and soon to be direct to the consumer.
Okay. When you say direct to consumer, you mean online?
Yep, we're online. It's called Fresh at Home, and I'm going to talk to www.100milemarket.com, and you'll find it.
Okay.
And but yeah, it's a delivery program. You order online, and the product will show up at a depot.
Okay, so when I hear a lot of times when I'm reading about this kind of stuff or I'm in the grocery store, it seems there's a misconception by a lot of people that local and organic are the same thing. Is that true?
No, that's not true at all. Local really is whatever is grown locally. Sometimes it's organic, sometimes it's pesticide free. The organic and the pesticide and the GMO whole thing, that's more of a food quality situation. What we deal with is strictly in like geographical areas.
Right.
And the reason we do that is because we believe that farmers need to produce whatever they're good at. We know that people want to buy all different kinds of foods. Some want to buy conventional, some want to buy organic, and so we're not presupposing, we're not telling people what they should or shouldn't buy or what their tastes are. But we know there's a lot of farmers who need to have their food delivered from their fields to the people that want it, and that's kind of the business that we're in.
Right, so is local a self-defined term? Like, you know, is 100 miles the definition of local?
No, not at all. Local means different things to different people. To some people, local, if it's grown in Canada, to them it's local. Others, if it has to be grown in my county for it to be local. And we're not presupposing that we are the definitive be-all, end-all to the term local. But what we've done is we've put our mark, our stake in the ground that says, to us, local is 100 miles from the center. That is, so for example, 100 Mile Market Toronto, and we provide food that is produced and processed within 100 miles of Toronto, and when we put our label on it, people know that with 100 Mile Market Toronto on it, people know that food has come from 100 miles of Toronto, and they can have the confidence that, because they're aware of the environment surrounding Toronto, they can have the confidence that that's where that food is coming from.
What's the biggest challenge for local food?
For us at distribution, our biggest challenge is really to get the kind of help that we need financially to make this thing happen. As you can well imagine, it's difficult, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm trying to, but the reality is we have to set up an entirely new value chain, a new distribution. And the old distribution has been here for years and years and years, and it's well oiled, and there's a lot of players in it, and everybody's doing quite well in it. We had to kind of start from scratch because what we're doing doesn't fit into that old model, and so we have to start from scratch. And I mean, it's expensive. We have to set up a whole new infrastructure. And what's interesting is that when we talk to investors and government types, everybody knows about local and the end result, and everybody knows there's farmers, but nobody can kind of figure out that space yet. And so it's that new that people are going, oh yeah, it's a good idea, but will it work? Yes, it'll work. It's just, we just have to stay with it and put it all together.
It sounds like one of the things you're doing is kind of connecting the farmer with the consumer.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. And that's very important. All of our research has shown that the consumer wants to know where their food comes from. It's really important to them. And so our system, within our system, is we identify the producer as part of our, so for example, our carrots aren't just carrots, they're Karen Farms carrots. And Karen Farms are the folks who grow it. And if those carrots have a product attribute like pesticide-free, or if they have a particular variety, we include that as part of the description. And so what that does is gives the consumer all the information, and now people can find where their product is coming from. All they have to do is go to our website, and we list all the producers, and so they can get a little story on the farmer who produced the food that they're eating.
So does this system only work in fruits and vegetables, or does it apply in soybeans and other things like that?
It goes all across. We have produce, we have all proteins, all the proteins, fowl, beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish. We have dairy. We have all kinds of processed foods, grains, flours, just about anything that you could possibly need to live on, we can get.
So where are we at with grocery stores? Are they buying into kind of getting this stuff sourced locally, or where are they at?
We're finding that grocery stores are a bit of a tougher sell. Grocery stores have a really well-oiled supply chain, and we don't fit into that supply chain at all. I don't know necessarily that the retailers have got the message about the movement for local food. I am surprised if they have, because we've run into a great deal of resistance when it comes to wanting to put local food into grocery stores, especially the major retailers. And that really has been the impetus for us to go out direct to the consumer, because we get calls every day from consumers saying, hey, local, great, where can I get this stuff? And I can't say go to your local chain store. I can't say that because they can't. So that's why we're doing it.
Paul, thanks for the discussion on local food. We'll hopefully talk to you again soon.
It's been my pleasure.